I want to talk briefly about the Mike Tyson fight. Did you guys see the fight? Baby, it was a lot going on. Before we even got to the Mike and Jake Paul fight, we had the issues with the site crashing and things of that nature, but we were able to actually see the two previous fights, the fight between Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, right? And then also Barrios and Ramos. Now, let me tell you something. Everybody was anticipating, because to me, I think the site started crashing more as it got closer to Paul and Tyson's fight, right? Let me tell you something. By the time we got to Mike and Paul, to Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, baby, them rounds, I swear those rounds went so fast, and it was not giving what we thought it was going to give. That's all I'm saying. We love Mike Tyson. Jake Paul talked a lot of smack. Of course, that's what they do, saying he was going to knock him out. He nowhere near knocked him out. He was scared to get hit, of course. And then he even admitted to it. And then Mike really, he's 58, and I think Jake Paul is only 27. But at 58, I don't know, we thought maybe Mike was going to do a bit more, but it was not. This is a 58-year-old version of Mike Tyson. It's not the young Mike. Even though I think Mike got hands, it just wasn't giving what we thought it was going to give. And to get to it, people, of course, are saying it's a money grab. What do you guys think about it? Did you see it as a money grab? People saying it was a money grab. And it wasn't really set up for them to really fight. People were disappointed. They weren't really happy with it. Mike didn't really get many punches in. Jake Paul got some punches in, but it didn't seem like he was really trying to do much. Or maybe, I don't know, was he trying to, or is that all that he had? I don't know, but I was not impressed. I was very disappointed. It went quick and it was over. I don't know. Mike looked like he was in pain, getting hit and stuff like that. People were concerned, they didn't want him to get hurt because he is an older man at this point. Jake Paul, in my opinion, didn't do nothing spectacular. He was saying he was going to knock him out. And so I'm like, okay, let me see what you got. And then he didn't really do much. He was, in the very beginning, I don't know, I was excited because I'm like, okay, look like Mike going to do something. And then when he went to do something, Paul kind of jumped back, and I'm like, oh, snap. Okay, this might be good. And then it just went downhill from there, in my opinion. I think the two fights ahead of them were more entertaining. Amanda Serrano and that Katie Taylor, that was entertaining to me. And the Barrios and the Ramos fight was very entertaining, very good. Those were not the anticipated fights for me, but those were more entertaining than the Tyson and Paul fight, in my opinion. They were more entertaining, and we were locked into that as much as we could be, with the site crashing and things. But the fact that what's her name, Katie Taylor, headbutted that lady 4 times and she didn't get disqualified was interesting to me. I thought she was headbutting her too much with her big head and bust that girl eye open up above her eye like that. That was entertaining as hell. And then I think the Barrios Ramos fight was a real fight, in my opinion. Both of those fights were actually better than the Jake Paul Tyson fight, in my opinion. I thought we were all hyped and ready for that one, but the other two were actually, on point, in my opinion. Gave me, had me entertained and into it, and actually want to follow them because they did such a great job, in my opinion, minus this girl, Katie Taylor, headbutting that lady, because I don't think that she played fair. And they said she headbutted her 4 times. And that's what she was doing, headbutting and pushing and grabbing and hugging. And I thought she should have been disqualified. That's just what I think. But the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul was just not it at all. It was not given what we thought it was going to give. DeMarcus Vaughn says Mike Tyson and Amir Tyson interview was cringe, especially when Mike Tyson has his A out like Prince. Yeah. Thank you for the super chat, DeMarcus. A lot of people just were not happy. Because listen, the way Jake Paul was talking, I'm like, wait, hold up. And he's gotten bigger and they both been training. So I'm thinking, okay, Lord, because my bet was on Mike Tyson. From the beginning, honestly, it was on Tyson. I'm like, Tyson gonna wear him out. He got hands. He looked good in practice. And to not see him really wear him out and to see Mike struggling like that, kind of like, I almost thought he was going to fall down when he was like kind of moving and he kind of went back a little bit. And I don't know, his footing was off. I was hoping that didn't happen because I didn't want to see that happen. But it's just not this. It's not the same. Farrell says it was rigged. It was rigged to give Jake a win over legit boxer. I thought that too. Somebody said just like the Floyd Mayweather one. Yeah, I just think it was a money grab. It was, for Jake Paul to rack up his, get his wins, and it didn't seem like he wanted to really hit him hard, as if they made an agreement to, hey, let's just keep it light, you know what I mean? Don't really go in. Also, with Mike being 58, I think most people wanted and believe that Mike could mess Jake Paul up. We've seen Mike play in the years prior, and we just believe that Mike could beat the hell out of Jake Paul, and maybe he could, but maybe that was not the intention. Maybe that's not the intention, and we could all take away from it the fact that this is not young Mike. This is 58, and just put it on that. But the way he was moving and stuff, I don't know if that was a ploy or if that was just what it is. You know what I mean? And so once again, I'm concerned as if this may be just one of those things where they, it was for the money grab. Look, come on, I'm not gonna do too much. You're not gonna do too much, but we're gonna let Jake Paul win, because Jake Paul didn't really show. In my opinion, now he didn't show a whole level of this quality boxer, in my opinion. Because honestly, and it's just my opinion now, if he was to fight, or he fights somebody that's younger and got more skill, I don't know if he will win. AK says apparently the script of the fight leaked. Oh wow. Why do people keep saying it's rigged? Tyson is an old man with chronic injuries that's in shape for his age. That's true. That's true. It was just an exhibition fight for them both to get paid. That's what everybody is saying. Tyson may have had to do another humiliation ritual to stay afloat. Oh, wow. You might have a point there. I'm just saying, I don't rule it out. Mike wanted that bag, of course. I'm pretty sure. Queen of Vibes say, please. Mike said he has a biting fixation. We saw that he kept biting on his glove. And I mean, I laughed at that, honestly, because all I could think of him biting your boy's ear off, and I'm just like, okay, did he have that fixation then? Because I mean, Jesus Christ. Jake Paul is a Disney actor. He's scripted to be great white hope people stay woke or stay broke. Extra padded glove says it all. Yeah, Jake was scared to be hit for real. Oh my God. Was it what, Swag Fan? Yeah, I noticed that when it looked like Mike was gonna reach him, he was back like this, and that's why I lost it. I'm like, oh, okay, this is gonna be good. In the beginning, he didn't want to get hit. Once again, I just think my opinion of it is they were both holding back. They weren't really trying to go in it for real, because it was a money. I guess it was a money grab. Somebody said exhibition fight, whatever. But a lot of people left disappointed, lackluster. It wasn't what they was expecting. And it is what it is. I'm still a fan of Mike Tyson. I don't care. I get it. I mean, he's already proven himself. So, I'm not really taking anything away from it, because I kind of get what it is. But yeah, I think a lot of people were looking for something else,